Sure, we're good. Boom. I think we are 100% live. What's going on, everybody in the Shuffle World Nation, wherever you are in the world? 12 countries, baby. Shuffle LFI is in 12 countries, blowing up every day. Thank you guys for joining this evening. I've got the one and only Edwin Britt over here. And from North Carolina, I'm Michael Ray Newman. Yep, deep in the heart of Texas, coming to you guys tonight. Thank y'all for jumping in, no matter if you're viewing us on this StreamYard or if you're viewing us on your YouTube channels, Facebook, Instagram, what other social platforms that we have that you're viewing us on. Welcome. We appreciate you guys stopping in this evening, staying up with us for a minute, trying to figure out what's going on in 2021 right now, guys. What we're doing tonight, we're going to do is a quick little training, guys. And Edwin and I do training all over North America from our homes these last few days. What up, guy? What up, ER? I know you guys will be jumping in here and catching on it. You guys are, we do training all over the world via our Zoom platform that we've been on. Although we're starting to loosen up and people are coming in and we're starting to do a little bit of traveling again. I hope wherever you guys are tonight that you're safe and you're having fun and you're locked and loaded for not 2021, for where you're going tomorrow, next, what's important now. Tonight, Edwin, we've been doing some training and re-engaging with a lot of people who took a little time off from Christmas in the first week of the year. So the last couple of weeks, people that we've been training with for a few years now, they're getting back on. They're hungry. They've been, and what we did is at the end of the year, as far as our training that we always do at the end of the year, is finish strong to start fast, and that's about building momentum for what you're going to do now. Well, guess what? We're here now. And then people are like, oh, I'm here. I'm not quite ready. I have heard this, and I want to talk about this quick tonight, Edwin. I know that you're going to be able to nail this. I know we didn't talk a lot about it, but I am tired, sick and tired of being sick and tired of people hearing, oh, whoa. I'm not ready. Well, guess what? It doesn't matter. We're here. Time's here. It's time to activate. It's time to launch. Our process is trust. And it's think. The first T in trust is think, plan, and prepare. The R is for relate. The U is for uncover need. The S is for the solution or solving the problem. The last T is take massive action. It's too late. And I've heard so many people say this, oh, I'm almost ready. If I can just get this tweak in, or if I can make this tech work, or if I can have this relationship, or now we got to hold up because of the election and who's going to be doing what and what are we going to do? That doesn't matter. Somebody came to me the other day and said, what happens if my guy doesn't win and things change? And I'm going to say, let me tell you something. We're going to go to work. You're going to control what you can control. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to work. It's time. You can't wait. I have this urgency every year in January, and I feel like a squirrel right before the winter. I got to get all these nuts, and I got to get them. I got to hit my benchmark. And we teach off the wheel of life, guys. Hello, Cindy Lee. We teach off this wheel of life, and it's 7 areas of your life that you need to focus on. And the whole premise of the wheel of life is if it's a 1 through 10, if you're spiritually and mentally and physically and personally and your family and your career and money's all good and you're doing things right, you'll be at a 10 and your will be big and you'll have an easy ride through life. Well, here's the fact. We go through the 4 stages that we've talked about. We go through survival mode, that you're panicking. You have this anxiety about my business, even though the family's going pretty good. So when you're at work, you feel like you need to be at home. And when I'm home, I feel like I need to be at work. And I never get into work because I'm chasing my tail. Have you ever had that? And then when I'm at home, I was thinking, what I didn't get done today, what I have to do tomorrow. Oh, the conversation that I didn't have, I have to have. And then when I'm at work, I'm like, man, I shouldn't have acted like that when I went in the front door. I should have not been a little short because of what's going on at work. So guys, we're chasing our tails. This is time to take a step back. And I get a little out of balance this time every year with my family. They realize that I'm going to be gone a little extra. I'm paying a little more attention to the business, my forecast, my projection, and my goal that we've been working on and talking about. It's here. Whether it's perfect or not, I got to launch it. And as I launch it, I'm going to iterate. Now it's time to iterate on it. Fast. You got to relate, uncover need, offer solution. And I am taking action the whole time. And Edwin, when I talk about this kind of stuff, it comes down to time. I know you know better than anybody else. And I want you to talk a little bit about this, the 4 stages of growth. And let me ask you, Edwin, do you know how many seconds are in the day, bro?
Hey, yeah, I do, Michael. 86,400, baby. But guys, here's what I want to say to the audience listening tonight. Whether you're watching live, you're going to watch in some other format, or you're going to see in some other time, right? That's the cool thing about virtual. Did you just hear the passion of Michael Ray Newman? Was there any doubt that what he said he believed in? All right, he's not going to say it, so let me step back and say it. The guy's a millionaire. He doesn't have to be on this call. He doesn't have to be pouring in. So why? Here's why. Because beyond the level of success is significance. Success, man, it is a drink you can pick up and never quench your thirst. But when you plow through success, man, there's a level beyond that. It's called significance. And you know what that is fueled by? Purpose, passion. And that equates to performance. But here's the other thing. It also equates to energy management. How do you get, all right? Here's the thing. Let me just step back for a second. All right. I love to be around people that are better than me. I hope you do too. Michael, in so many areas, is better than me. He always gives me the credit, but let me just say, I know he's going to want. He wants to interject. He can't wait to say, "Hey, no, that's not true." But fact is fact. Hey, here's the thing. Significance is more satisfying than success. So as you implement this year, as you build your plan, whatever business you're in, whatever you want to accomplish, the first question you have to ask yourself is, am I pursuing success, which is someone else's opinion of me? Or am I pursuing significance, which is where I am validating that I have value to give to others? Because, man, that is a drink that is always fulfilling and satisfying. That's the first thing I want you to get, all right? Here's the other thing. I'm going to hand it back to Michael pretty quickly, but here's this, okay? The reality is that it's not if you're purposeful about how you spend your time, but do you leave your time to chance? The difference between implementing and not is, are you leaving your time to chance? Are you allowing the circumstances of your day to dictate how much time you spend on each little circumstance? Or, because that's called time management. Guys, I coach 55 people around the world. The median income of those people are between 250 and 300,000. That's the median income. You know what the number one request they have of me? I want to be a better manager of my time. Michael, you and I know, brother, you don't manage time. You prioritize time. And we're going to hand it back to Michael in a minute about the win list. But tonight's theme is about implementation. It's not what you know, it's not who you know, but what you implement that matters. So think about this. The actions that we take throughout the day control our results. So if we choose to have no boundaries and to allow the circumstances of our day to dictate to us how much time we spend, guess what? We don't get to implement all that we want to implement. So Michael's reason for implementing might be different than your reason for implementing. Michael's reason for implementing might be a pursuit of significance. Yours might be a pursuit of survival. It doesn't matter. It doesn't change the fundamentals of implementing. And the way you implement is you don't choose time management. You choose energy management. And think about this. Every second you give to energy management in value increments dictates the amount of valuable time you have to invest in your day. And that's what I love, Michael. I'm going to hand it right back to you, man. When we talk about implementing, honestly, it's not what you read. It's not what you talk about. It's not what you virtually go online. It's the narrative of your life. And that's why I'm wearing this shirt I am today. The theme, brother, is intentionality. The gateway to achievement goes through intentionality. Here's a shirt I'm wearing. It's called the Avenging Angels. My daughter is getting ready to play her first year of college soccer in the spring. Now, she was supposed to play in the fall, and last spring she was supposed to play for she'd been preparing her entire life to be a champion and to win the state championship in the state of North Carolina for soccer. Michael, nobody knows better than you, brother, the value of the win list. What's important now, right? So she sent me a text today, said, Dad, all we did was play today and practice. And I'm more excited about my season than ever. She has persevered. She realizes it's a journey, not a destination. And brother, when it comes to implementing and pursuing significance, I don't know anybody better than you. And the win list defines that. You take that anywhere you want, brother.
Man, that's good stuff, E. I appreciate you doing that. I appreciate you doing that and saying that about me. Of course, Edwin, you know how I feel about you. You know that Edwin really is the guy. This whole I'm the comedy relief, and Edwin is the guy who's the smart guy that knows everything, that does everything, that has it going. So, hey, I'm not afraid to skin my knee. And you win or you lose, right? Nope, you win or you learn. Period. Win or learn. And here's what I really want you guys to do. We talked about implementation. Everyone does. If you don't learn anything else, and you're not ready, I'm not ready. I've been thinking about it. I am tired of people saying, "Oh man, I've just been consuming content. I've really been getting my plan, my mission together." And I see them 3 months later. How's it going, man? Oh man, I'm really just pursuing my education. I'm really trying to learn everything about the business. All right, drop the mic. Forget it. WIN. What's important now? Let's do it. If you do nothing else, what's your to-do list for tomorrow? That's all it is. It's just my little fun trick away the time in my life that some of you on here already know the story. But what's important now? I'll start that tomorrow. If you do nothing else, write it down tonight and write it down. And what are you going to do tomorrow? And do it. That's it. Do nothing else. I've known people their whole life that are still wishing they had taken the chance, because I promise you, one or two things are going to happen when you get spiritually, mentally, or physically in your life and you start putting it all together, and then you just take action on it. Well, I didn't get what I needed to get out of that scripture. I didn't get what I needed to get out of this book. I think I need to reread it. I'm not sure. I want to have a conversation with someone about a product that I'm selling, or about something I'm really excited about, or about joining my team, but I'm not sure if everything's right. And what happens if the squirter doesn't work, or what happens if the tech breaks? It doesn't matter. You've got to share it. You got to share it and get out in front of somebody, because I'll promise you this: if you sit here right now, it's going to pass you by. I mean, I'm really into gathering my squirrels, my nuts mold, and get them all stacked away. So when I get my stacks of financially and what I want to hit, find it for my family, that all leads back to it. Money's not everything, brother. It's just how we keep score, kind of deal. But I really want to make sure all my teams, people that I'm impacting, people that work for us, people that are involved with us, whether it be our internal customer or your external customer, are they okay? I'm checking heartbeats all over the place. How you doing, man? I'm really connecting with people. I'm controlling my energy management by making sure everybody around me is got their engine up just a little bit. I'm setting the idle up just a little bit. If somebody comes back and says, man, right now I got a family member that's really sick, bro, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because right now, everybody knows all hands are on deck for whatever I do. If you're involved with me, it's all hands on deck. And you're going to see that if you match my effort, you're going to be successful. And I'm asking and I'm checking. I'm having those private conversations with people that are on my team right now. And I'm saying, are we okay? Are we good? Can I lean on you? And there's some people I can't right now for good reasons. But people that are just having they're a little sick, not from the COVID, but they got a little plum disease. I'm checking their temperature, and they got the little poor little old me. They're playing that little poor little old me disease. I know having it right now, guys. You got to take action. Edwin, take it back for a couple minutes, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to wrap it up with a story that exactly what I'm talking about and I've heard recently. Come on.
Hey, Michael, thank you so much, brother. Hey, we're on fire tonight, man, and I hope our audience is too, because this is coming to you from a place of sincerity, right? I like to surround myself. Think about this. Surround yourself with people that are better than you, that elevate your game, right? Here's the thing about Michael Ray Newman. Is he likable? Absolutely. Is he personable? Yes. Is his story compelling? Yes. Here's the thing about him that you might not know. The dude outworks everybody I know, and he's failed more than anybody I know. Okay? The most important thing I just said is he's failed more than anybody I know. Adversity always comes before growth. So wherever you are in your business, whatever you think, man, let go of your ego and lean into people that know more than you. Become a tell me more kind of person. Get curious. You want to implement more in 2021? Stop listening to the narrative of other people and start tuning into your own narrative and start figuring out, man, who looks like what I want to look like. And do you have an image of what that looks like? I ask people sometimes when I'm teaching sales, and Michael sent me to do this many times, I say, hey, what does your sales process look like? And they go, oh, I all got one, right? I got one. And you say, okay, hey, here's the canvas. Here's your pen. Can you write it out in 8 seconds and spend 8 hours talking about it? And guess what, Michael? No volunteers for that one, brother, right? Except who's the only person you know in America that can do that?
You, baby. I've seen you do it. I've seen you do it.
And it's not about me, man. It's about the client, right? I only can do that because I care more about the client than I do myself. I want to build a relationship that's based, that's ongoing and trustworthy, right? I want to discover something in every single call. That's how you implement. Implement is like a puzzle, right? When you first look at a puzzle, a casual glance is like, whoa, but in analytics reveals I can get there one step at a time. I go as far as I can see, right? And then I can get there. Okay, I'm going to hand it back to Michael here in just a minute, but I want to give you 3 strategic things that are primary components of performance time. Because at the end of the day, the reason you're tuning in this call is I want to be a better performer tomorrow than I was today. You got to be able to do these 3 things. You have to implement, you have to have strategic blocks in your time. In other words, intentionality. I'm wearing this shirt tonight. I was intentional in doing this. Michael's never seen me wear this shirt, right? The Avenging Angels, Meredith College. So I'm connecting everything that's about me into this shirt. My gratitude starts with my family. Michael knows that. My children. I'm a leader of my children. We traveled the world together. What am I always doing? Following up on my children, right, Michael? So are you. Intentionality, right? Okay, adversity. That's a theme that's going on, right? She missed her senior year of soccer. No senior night for her, right? No senior night for her. No state championship. No graduation. No aha. She went to college in her fall. Does she get to play college soccer or something, a dream she's working to for she's 8 years old? Nope. Can she walk across campus and interact with other people? Nope. Hey, man, it's a journey, not a destination. But she's about to play her first game February 12th in soccer. And she said, Dad, I shot the ball today and my quad felt good. Yeah, I'm in, right? Passion and purpose, right? Intentionality is the gateway to achievement. Strategic blocks. That's a strategic block is a 3-hour block of uninterrupted time that is scheduled into each week. During this block, you accept no phone calls, no faxes, no emails, no visitors, no anything. Instead, you focus all your energy on pre-planned tasks. Michael, you've heard me talk about this, strategic and tactical, right? Here's the second block, and I'm going to be quick with this, guys. We'll go deeper later. Buffer blocks. Buffer blocks are designed to deal with all the unplanned and low-value activities. Man, we get a lot of that. That's what eats up our energy management. So buffer blocks are, okay, I'm going to address that now, but it's not going to consume my day. It's not going to consume my week because I'm still going to circle back to my win list. And the last thing is breakout blocks. This is where I'm going to connect with people that are like-minded. They're going to help me grow. I'm going to read something. I'm going to watch a podcast or listen to a podcast while I'm exercising. I'm going to do something that fuels me. Hey, let me tell you, if you want to implement in 2021, you better have strategic blocks, buffer blocks, and you better finally have breakout blocks because that is how you control your own narrative. It's how you design your destiny. It's how you lean into what's great about you, man. Quit giving away your time to people that don't really care about you, right? God, I coach. Last point, Michael, I'll hand it back. 55 people I coach. Right, that's 110 Zooms a month. You know what they're all struggling with? What we're addressing tonight, brother. The ability to implement versus chasing their ass, right? And I'm sorry for that language, but that's what they're doing, right? 86,400 seconds in a day. How are you going to use it? Right back to you, brother. Bring us home.
That's right. That's right. And I saw somebody say you can never get time back. That's exactly right. There is 86,400 seconds in a day. How did you use yours today? I mean, I will promise you that the older I get and the more I see around me, the more I know, the more I realize it's not money. It's about time, what my time's worth, and who I let come around me. That's exactly what we're talking about. In those blocks that he was talking about, that's where you take back your time. You can take back it, because here's what's going to happen tonight. You're going to get, some people here are going to get engaged, and some people are going to be excited. I see Lisa Blevins on here. I think I saw Lee Barnes. I'm going to tell you something right now. That young lady takes action. She will. It doesn't have to be perfect. She has it in her mind. She takes action. And this is what the problem. What I'm trying to get people to do is take action. You got to iterate. You win or you learn. That's it. And I have learned. And I'm one of the smartest guys around now because I have learned so much. What you got to eat?
Hey, brother, just this. No, I did. I unmuted, and I didn't mean to break your flow, but Lee Barnes is a great example of implementing, right? Others. Here's the thing.
Her and her
if
team.
you're listening, if you're outside tonight listening to this, wherever you are, whenever you're going to listen to it, I'm going to be real candid with you, man. Michael and I charged tens of thousands of dollars for this advice, and we're giving it to you tonight free. So what are you going to do with it, man? Don't discredit this information. Put it into your play, man. Make it part of your Shuffle LFI story. If you want to honor what Michael and I are providing to you for basically free, then implement it, man. Make a difference for other people. Choose significance over success. I don't like giving away things for free, man, because I've worked, you have worked, Michael, so hard for it, right? This is not free. We've busted our butt for 30, 40 years to give you this information. And please implement it. Don't do it for me. Don't do it for Michael. Do it for you. Lee Barnes is a great example of somebody that did it for herself, man. She's a great story. It's the American dream. Think about it.
Yeah, that's true. And like Edwin said, the strategic blocks, the buffer blocks, and those breakout blocks. Now, and sometimes you guys, okay, I've been hearing the strategic and I've been worried about a process and I don't know my process perfect. You have a process whether you know it or not. It's muscle memory. If somebody comes in and is aggressive with you, if you normally step back, you're going to step back. That's exactly what you do. But I tell you right now, as we're talking about this, these breakout blocks, and that's when you can step back and reset and don't let somebody else direct your narrative for the day, because here's what's going to happen. You're going to build your plan for tomorrow. Your win list is going to look so pretty and it's going to look so good, and you're going to get in your truck, and as soon as you take off, guess what? Somebody's going to hit you right in the mouth. You're going to get a phone call from a internal customer, external customer. Somebody's going to call in sick. You're going to get a call from your spouse or your significant other, and they're going to have a problem. You're having an issue with a vehicle. There's something going to happen in your life that's going to deter you. Now, what are you going to do to get back on track to reset? I'll tell you guys right now, it doesn't matter where you are. I know people to this day that are very good friends of mine that are still sitting back there. And at the end of the day, when the time is out and that season of your life passes, one of two things: regret because you didn't do everything you could and leave it on the field, whether you want or learn in that season. You'll never know. And regret, that's what keeps me up at night sometimes, is what I didn't do, the action I didn't take. Or satisfaction. Even if I have learned, right, I have satisfaction because I know for a fact when I look in the mirror, I've done everything I can possibly do in that situation, in that season of my life, whether it's mentally, physically, spiritually, or personally. I use what I could have. I practice all my processes, my 24-hour rule, my backing my brother's play, my checking in on people, my trying to be significant in someone else's life. I have done that. And if you're feeling crappy and not ready, that's okay. You feel a little anxiety, and that's okay. Because, Edwin, it's not about having a positive attitude. It's about having a can-do attitude, a solution-driven attitude. And it's okay to play pissed off a little bit sometimes. It's okay to play aggressive and mad as long as you're doing it under control and using your process, leaning into the people around you that help you get back on point, not the negative people. You can't listen to all that sometimes. It's okay because I don't want you to look back. You look back for one reason only. That's for perspective. You look forward in everything we do. You can look back on an event, something that happened to you, but I need you to look forward always. Eyes forward, look back for perspective, feel what you feel, and take massive action. That's what we have to do today.
Yeah, Michael. And man, I want to just speak. The LFI Nation, man, we need you guys. Here's the cool thing. The ER and Guy have built an affiliate program with you in mind. It's one of the most robust, rewarding affiliate programs that I've ever seen before, because you don't have to, it's major buy-in. You don't have to do all this to get that. You don't have to buy your bonus, right? All you have to do is just sort of take in what we're talking about and say, okay, how can I implement this to let more people know about Shuffle? Because it is a solution to people's problems. Selling is something you do with and for someone. So the book I've been quoting about tonight, and Michael and I have been talking about, Michael just does this naturally, right? It's called 12 Week Year. And it says, get more done in 12 weeks than others do in 12 months. If you want to know Michael and I's secret, right? We've created, through a lot of trial and error, a home field advantage. The first thing we think about every day is our family. Now, that's a common theme. Whether you've seen us speak in Roanoke, Virginia, or Seattle, Washington, the theme is Michael and I love and care about our family. Secondly, we're relatable and we love and value people. And so selling is a transference of feeling. That's why you see what you see. We're not doing this for us. We're doing it for you. So please adopt what we're talking about and implement it into your 2001 tactical and strategic plan. Don't do it for Michael and don't do it for Edwin. Please don't do that. We're not asking for that. We are asking you to do it for you. Do it for you and for the people along the way. They're going to benefit from it. There are people that have problems, and Shuffle is a very turnkey solution to a lot of people's problems. They can create so much more efficiency. They can create so much energy management. They can grow their business exponentially. If they grow their business exponentially, and we can teach them to do it with the right heart and the right mindset, guess what? They can give back more to their community. Do you see where this is going? We're headed towards significance, guys. And do you want to be a part of significance? Because that's what Michael and I are about. That's what Guy and ER and I are about. That's why we're doing it, man. Michael, I can't say any more than that, except that I know this. What I love about you, brother, is that you live that every day. It's not what you say, it's what you do. And I'm just so grateful to be on this journey with you. I'm going to pass it back to you to close them out tonight. But man, thank you for inspiring me on a daily basis.
Thanks, brother. I mean, I know we went long tonight, E. We had some really good stuff on our mind. I really appreciate all you guys stopping in tonight. But if I can say one thing, and I've already said it over, I don't know how many ways I can say it, take action. I see so many people right now back on their heels. You can only control one thing, right? Your attitude, your moment, your process. This moment's all you can control. I really want to I'm just begging you guys, let's take action together. Reach out. If you need help with us, I mean, we have a platform here that we can be engaged. You have access to us. And I'm telling you, if I can help you, I will. If Edwin can help you, we will. We've been doing it. We know what's going on. Believe me, I've been there. I've done it. I've been down every area slammed in my life, but I've been able to get back, because I'll promise you this. When somebody hits you with something devastating, what you're going to think about is, man, what if? What if I would have done this? What if I would have done that? That's it. We can't get any time back, guys. I just want you to really take action in every area of your life, and that's the way you're going to live your best life. And you got to take care of you. You got to be able to pour into yourself while you're doing this, while you're taking action, because I've said it so many times. If you can't be the best you, healthy, spiritually, mentally, and physically, if you can't be the best you can't help the people you need to have, right? You can't help those people. So make sure tonight, sit down, take action. What you think about, what we think about is what we attract. You ever seen that? It's fact. Think about this. What you think about is what you attract. What you speak is what you become. Oh, I'm this. Watch me. Oh, man, I'm this. I'm bad. I'm slow. I'm not. I'm smart enough. That's exactly what you become. Both ways, good and bad. So I'm this. Tell yourself you're this. Write those out. Put that out there. You will be that. You will become that. Educate yourself. Find out, what do I do? I want to be around people that are better than me, not better than me, just better you in those areas, so you can lift yourself up. But the most important thing, and this is what you don't do when you leave these kind of talks, when you leave these places. This is the big miss. And when people you coach, and they've even said this, and you have to go back to them, you say, make sure you do what? What you write down is what you become. That's it. What you write down is what you achieve. What you write down is what you achieve, which is what you become, which is what you attract. But you got to write it down, guys. Just take the time to write it down and write it all down. Just get a big brain jump out and then take action, work. And as you work, go back to that list and it gets smaller and smaller and tighter. Then you're able to really do one thing, which we all want to do, is design a life. It's all about designing your life. Don't leave your legacy. Live your legacy, guys. Because at the end of the day, like you said, you only regret the shots you don't take. Everybody, thank you so